What's up, guys? It's Matt here again for the Barkley Breakdown with Nelson Aguilar, freshman receiver number 15. He had a great couple plays in this game versus Stanford. Let's take a closer look.
Telford in motion. Barkley, quick release, caught over the middle, and this is Aguilar sprinting to the end zone, splits the defense and is down.
All right, so the first play we're going to show you was early in the game. Now, going through my head, I'm looking at the line of scrimmage and I'm seeing all these guys up front. Every single backer is plugging a hole. This is what we call bonsai. So they're bringing an all-out pressure. They're trying to sack the quarterback, and we don't have enough men to protect. So Nelson is hot as these two men come. So he does a great job of recognizing that. So normally Nelson would have a streak down the middle of the field, but he sees that he's hot and runs a quick slant to get the ball out quickly. So Nelson, what was going through your head pre-snap as you're reading this play?
Listening to you and you pointing out the checks and you telling me who it's going to take for me to run the hot route.
Yep.
And then I saw an opportunity to run that hot route, and I just figured first thing is to catch the ball and try to make a play after that.
Great way to start the game. So next play we got with Nelson is at the end of the half. We were driving down the field, kind of a 2-minute situation. Try to get some points on the board before we head into the locker room for halftime.
Barkley. And another interception, Terrence Brown.
My pre-read snaps, I'm seeing it's cover 2, so I know to work either Marquise up the middle. I saw the safety get depth towards the middle of the field, and he was going to cover up Marquise. So I went outside to Nelson and kind of underthrew it. It should have been a throwaway. Should have thrown this ball away. So Nelson, what's going through your head right here as you're seeing this corner run with you as you're trying to run a snap route?
Well, it actually caught me by surprise because we thought and we prepped all week for their regular two coverage. I mean, it wasn't 2-man at the time. We thought he had flat responsibility, and usually I beat that guy. Most of the time, you're always going to put that in that hole, and you have been doing a great job with that. And just that time we got caught by surprise.
Yeah, because normally we're thinking back shoulder right here. If this corner is trailing, he usually ends up running with the receiver, and that's when the receiver just put one foot in the ground and jump up just like that and catch the ball, but not the right timing for it. Thanks for sticking around to watch the Barkley Breakdown. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about some of our vertical pass concepts with receivers running down the field. Maybe learned a thing or two from Nelson on what it means to run a hot route when a quarterback's under pressure, and learn when to throw the ball away and make a right decision.
Stay tuned next week after the Cal game for another Barkley Breakdown.
Fight on.